give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this shit done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Ross, the boss, this is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list, over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Cross the boss, Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Cross the boss, Mike on sports. He call it how he see it, either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater, click the thumbs up. Cashapp, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. And yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back. Yo, 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 yo. What up, what up, what up, what up, what up, what up, people? Welcome back to another edition of Mike on Sports. I am your host. I go by the name of Mike Gross. Big ups to that 501 and that 317. Y'all know how I get down. Little Rock, Indianapolis, we are back and we are in the motherfucking building. Yes, sir. What's going on, y'all? What's the hap? What's good in the hood, goddammit? What's good? How y'all living today, man? Hopefully everybody having a goddamn good day. Trying to get this goddamn light switch turned on and shit, man. Oh, let me get some more light over here. Did I just blow the fucking bulb? Somebody just blew the bulb. Come on, man. I just blew the goddamn bulb. Punk ass light. But anyway, man, how y'all doing today, man? Salute everybody out there in the chat, man. We got a live this show today. We got a live this show today, man. What's going on, Black Gamer One? What's going on, Harold Trim? What's going on, Derek Lincoln, man? I got a jam-packed show, man. We're gonna be doing the Zoom call for the PBC this weekend. That starts in about 13 minutes. We got to talk about Canelo Plant. Yeah. And we got a lot to goddamn get to. We got a lot to get to, man. Punk ass light, yeah. Fuck that light, man. I'm trying to turn some shit on with the light, man, and that motherfucker just gonna fucking went out on me. What's going on, Jay Cooley? Southpaw Killer, what's good? Make sure when y'all come in, man, y'all smash that thumbs up button on your way in. Smash that thumbs up button on your way in, man. Got a great show scheduled for you guys today, man. Try to get me some little food in, man. I had some little peanuts, man. And I ain't gonna lie, nigga, peanuts. Them got to meet peanuts and like cashews and pistachios. Them hoes come in handy when you around the computer all day, man. Little quick snacks and shit. And I know what y'all thinking. Like, Mike, why you got a 2-liter drinking out that motherfucker, man? Why you got a 2-liter drinking out that motherfucker, bro? Bro, I was not gonna waste the fucking cup on this much pop, all right? I refuse to waste a cup on this much goddamn meat popular. So I drunk that motherfucker. Yeah. Got him up out of here. My fucking water go, man. I know I grabbed me a bottle of water, didn't I? God damn it. Well, this the part of the show that we get to every day where I say, I'm sorry, you guys. Give me like 30 seconds. I'm gonna go grab me a bottle of water. We do it every day. So let's just stay on cold, you know what I'm saying? Let's just, know what I'm saying, keep it up. 30 seconds, I'll be back. I gotta go get me some water. Yes, sir. Or do I want to? It's too early. I ain't too early. You gonna sleep in class? Step up, get your body back in motion, so you can be ready for school next week. I thought my daughter thinks she just goddamn me. She think every day her birthday, nigga. She supposed to sleep in every goddamn day. Hell nah. Hell nah. Hell nah. Well, I'm back. What's going on here, Trim? Mike is showing he is an alpha man. I don't know what that means. But look, man. So, jam-packed show for you guys today. First thing that I want to get to. First thing that I want to get to, right? All right. Let's do it. I had a problem with this. I had a real life, I had an issue with this shit right here, man, because it really, like, when I seen this come across my screen, my phone or whatever, I'm just like, what the fuck is going on? Drinking out the bottle with your lips? Bro, I don't get, man, what the? So I don't. If a dude drink out a bottle with his lips, something wrong with that. If I bought the fucking bottle, nigga, I bought the bottle. Y'all niggas ain't bought the bottle. I bought the bottle. I can see if it's a bottle that we all like a community bottle, and I put my damn lip. No, but nigga, I spend money on that goddamn Fanta. Shit, I can drink that something, bitch. I want to drink that motherfucker. If I want to, goddamn it, pour it all on my motherfucking body, I can do it. I bought this shit. But let's get to it though, man. Ricky Bo.
Hi, I'm Riddick Bowe, two-time former world heavyweight champion, and I just signed a contract with Celebrity Boxing. Listen, y'all, I'm ready to go. Who do you think I should fight? Maybe Mike Tyson, Evander Holyfield, Shaq Daddy, or maybe Joe Mama. Let me know who you want me to fight, and it's a done deal.
I bet. So, Riddick Bowe signed with Celebrity, and he is set to be fighting Lamar Odom. I got an issue with that, man. I know Lamar Odom ain't got no boxing experience, but Riddick Bowe, man, he old, bro. He old, man. He old. He OG. You know what I'm saying? Like man, they need some kind of commission or some kind of retirement fund for these dudes, man. I don't want to see Riddick Bowe getting the guy. Honestly, man, like he don't sound. You know what I'm saying? He don't sound. And I ain't trying to make it like it. I'm just saying, like, from how he talking and shit. I don't know, bro. Like, he talking with a slur. Do we really need to get this man? Lamar in his 40s, right? Yeah. So y'all think this is a good idea? Y'all think this is, hold on. So y'all think this is a good idea? Anybody who believes that this right here is a good idea? Dead game boxing. By your name. Yeah. Okay. Terrible idea. Okay. Thank you, Frank. Thank you, Frank. What up? Yeah. Good job, Harold. Good job, Derek Lincoln. It's not a good idea for neither. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm trying to get to. Like, this don't make no sense, bro. If really both need to, man, some of these dudes, man, some of these younger fighters gonna have to start paying homage, bro. They need something that they can look to and they can start up. Like, I don't know what, I mean, if it's a 401k, if it's a pension, like, do something for these fighters that when they retire, they can have a decent enough life. Maybe $50,000 a year or $100,000 a year if you became a world champion of a certain sanctioned body. And how much money did you make that sanctioned body? You know what I'm saying? How much money, if you make that sanctioned body millions of dollars, then you should be entitled to about a royalty check or something. I don't know, man. I just don't understand. Like, damn, if he needs the money, like, shit. I mean, I think they will use headgear. I think they probably, I mean, I don't know. I know one thing. Riddick Bowe got muscle memory, but damn. Riddick Bowe got muscle memory, but I don't know if Riddick Bowe, I don't know, man. To me, he an old 53. To me, honestly, he an old 53. Still waiting on his Zoom call to start. Waiting for the host to start the webinar. Starts at 3:00. Yeah, man, we got the virtual press conference coming up. We got Vito Metanecki. We got Joey Spencer. And we got Mike Polite Coffee. I might ask some questions, man. I might just sit back and look how the flow goes or whatever, man. But yeah, man. Yeah. We gonna see what's out there, how this should go. You know what I'm saying? Should be a good little Zoom meeting or whatever. All right. The Zoom meeting has not started yet. All right, let's get out to let me see. Some more news. COVID-19 has been going crazy this week. We all know that Gerald Washington had COVID-19. I'm gonna just play you the list of COVID-19 that happened this week. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna just show y'all what COVID-19 has done to the sport this week. It has really ran rugged on the sport. You know what I'm saying? No Vaseline kind of week for COVID-19. Let me see. Blah, blah, blah. Bam, bam, bam. So first up, we had Gerald Washington, as I told y'all. Now Jonathan Rice is supposed to be hopping in for him. All right. Not only did that happen, but we had the other main event this weekend and was not going on because of COVID-19. So not only Conor Benn, not only what's that boy name? Mike Coffey and Gerald Washington. It was another one. Y'all know I be having my ear to the streets, you know what I'm saying? I be having my ear to the streets. I be watching this shit, you know what I'm saying? I be watching shit. I be checking shit out, man, making sure everything supposed to be everything. You know what I'm saying? We had another little, I mean, I guess up and coming kind of fight that we had some questions about. You know what I'm saying? Well, maybe y'all didn't have questions about, but I kind of wanted to see this fight. Big ups to my guy, YSM Sports Media. You know what I'm saying? This fight is actually done. You know, it's not, it's postponed or whatever. So Coffee, Gerald Washington, not gonna fight. Granados gonna be not gonna fight. Peter Cole, Justin DeLoach, whatever. You give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, y'all. Give me 1 second, man. 1 second, 1 second, 1 second. Hello? All right, y'all. Sorry about that, man. My daughter grandmother called her and she asking her do I need to bring Michelle something over there? I'm like, all right, okay. All right, so whatever you want to do, Mom. Whatever you want to do. You want to bring Michelle something over here, you can bring her anything you want. Hey, do you want me to ask her if she wants something? You know she gonna want something. I don't know why grandparents always do that shit. You want to ask her to do she want something? You know she gonna want something. You know she gonna want something. She a kid. Yeah. So anyway, yeah, damage. And my daughter, boy, she over here like she got them 25 with 2 jobs, going to sleep at all times of night. Goddamn me, waking up whenever she want. Tomorrow, I'm gonna wake her ass up early as hell. 7:30. We got a pretend school day tomorrow. Thank you. Love you. Mm-hmm. So that fight is off, and this is in. Amanda Nunes tested positive for COVID-19. UFC chief Hunter Campbell is being canceled her UFC 265 bantamweight title with Julian Pena that was set for August 7th. So COVID done struck in both sports, man. That's why I've been telling all y'all, like, man, like I know I'm not vaccinated, right? I'm not vaccinated, but one thing that I do try to make sure that I do, even with the lax restrictions, bro. I told y'all a long time ago, I'm probably gonna be wearing a mask for the foreseeable future. I'm probably gonna have a mask on for the foreseeable future. But what's going on with this meeting, man? It started at 7:30, 3 o'clock. What's going on with this Zoom meeting, man? Please wait for the host to start this webinar. All right. Man, we're still waiting for the Zoom thing. Hold on. Let me show y'all so y'all think I'm bullshitting. Let me show y'all so y'all think I'm bullshitting, man. We still waiting. I'm just trying to see what's gonna be the happen on the Zoom. Right there, bam. Y'all see it? Y'all see me? Y'all see me? Yeah. Yeah, we in there. Yeah, we in there. Yeah. So I wear a mask regardless. I'm not gonna be the one that goddamn me catch COVID because I wasn't being responsible. Not gonna be able to do it. No, sir. And another thing you gotta think like Gerald Washington, Conor Benn, like those guys done spent a lot of money on training camps. Even their opponents, Mike Coffey, done spent a lot of money on a training camp. Now you telling me he got to go and do that training camp all over again? He got to go to that training camp all over again. Bring the same kind of spar party that he had in the first time. You know what I'm saying? And then I don't even know if the check going to be different. Is the check going to be different this time? Is the check going to be different because of the labor placement? So many things that you got to take into consideration about this, about COVID and all this other shit. COVID is crazy, man. It really is. It really fucks a lot of shit up. And to me, honestly, it hit boxing the hardest. This shit be, boy, it sometimes it destroys cards. We seen in the past, the past month, Wilder Fury 3, what happened to it? COVID-19 did. COVID-19 did. Wilder Fury 3, what happened? COVID-19 did. Yes, sir. Let me go back to my motherfucking email to make sure I got the right Zoom call, man, because this shit, something ain't right. Let me go back to my email, you know what I'm saying? Let me get back to my email, make sure I got the right, I could on the right link, cause they late. Shit. I didn't know you probably is late. I know I be late, but I'm not a motherfucking late. I'm not a professional like company like that. I'm just like a small businessman, you know what I'm saying? One man band. So I gotta do everything. I know they ain't doing everything, are they? I know they ain't doing everything, are they? Hello, Michael. Thank you for registering for the first person. I'm about to work number below. Date time, 3 o'clock. Eastern time, flipping ID. Join. All right, join right there. On that link. Open Zoom. Nope. Don't have Zoom client instead. Nope. Yep, lunch meeting. Everyone joins the browser. All right, Mike on sports. Mike on sports. Join. All right, still waiting for the goddamn client. He's still waiting. I don't know what's going on with that shit, man. Let's go ahead and get to it, though, man. Let's go ahead and get to No, I ain't vaccinated at all. So what are we doing? Pick them this week, Mike. We already did it, Derek. You already down. I got you, and me down. We ain't do Anthony Fowler, but I got you down, man. We got damn, Conor Benn is gone though. Coffee is gone. Man, we gonna take Conor Benn out. Yep. I mean, I'm gonna still roll with Coffee by knockout shit, huh? But Conor Benn gonna be the fight that we gotta get him out of there. All right, y'all. So we all know that from what we've been seeing, And from what is being reported, Canelo versus Caleb Plant would not be happening on September 18th. Eddie Hearn has confirmed. He said they now have to decide whether to keep trying to with Plant talks or for a later date or switch focus to another opponent for the planned date of September 18th. And I really don't think Canelo wants to get off that date. I really don't. I mean, I can't see Canelo not wanting to fight on September 18th. That is Michigan Independence Day. I just don't see him letting that date slip through his grasp. I don't think he's gonna let that date just slip through his grasp. I think they're gonna try to make Bivol on that date. And I think Bivol and team have been begging for another fight for a long time. And they had a fight earlier this year. I want to ask y'all a question. Is Dimitri Bivol a tougher challenge than Plant? Is Dimitri Bivol a tougher challenge than Caleb Plant? That's the question that I have for you guys. Is it a tougher challenge than what Caleb Plant can produce? A tougher challenge than Caleb Plant. Let's say at that banner. There we go. All right, there we go. I want to know how y'all feel, man. Very, very, very. I mean, honestly, he a champion at a higher weight. Looks to be taller, looks to be bigger, maybe a little bit longer. Yeah, he looked like doo-doo his last fight. He looked like doo-doo in his last fight. Yeah, he did. He wasn't the he wasn't. I mean, he ain't being that guy that was portrayed to me by HBO for a long time. Biko. Damn. Why y'all always on this nigga Jaden, man? He be on everything. He be on everything, man. Young Jay, man, what's good, man? That better for you? Is that better for you, Jay? Is that better for you, Jay? We still waiting for this meeting to start. 3:15. You know what I'm saying? 3:15. Zoom meeting ain't started yet. Let me see. All right. Fuck it. We gonna move on. I like the Dimitri Bivol fight for Canelo. I think the fight is. I don't know if I would say it's tougher, but I can say it is a equal or greater than. I don't believe that fighting Bivol is a step backwards. That's why I don't think it's a step backwards. I think fighting Bivol is easily a side step that's equal, or maybe a little bit of a step up. That's what I think. They trying to age better Beef out. They want better Beef to be about 39 when they fight. I'm telling y'all what it is. They want better Beef to be about 38, 39 when Canelo fight him. I'm telling y'all. They don't want better Beef right now. Nigga, nobody want better Beef right now, man. That dude just had COVID and came out and basically, you know what I'm saying, just went through the motions and got a knockout. Niggas don't want to fight that dude, man. Better Beef is different. Better Beef is different, man. So I really believe like this is the best fight that Canelo can possibly make to like try to salvage that date. He's fighting another champion. So he's fighting a guy who has a belt. It's not like Canelo is not fighting the regular champion at heavyweight in my head. He's going fighting the WBA super champion. And and they're both on the zone, both done business with Eddie Hearn before. So I see what's going on, Brandon Maurice. So I see this Dimitri Bivol fight, if it comes to fruition, not really a bad fight. Not really a bad fight. It's actually a pretty good, decent scrap. I don't know how Canelo's going to act to a guy his age, you know what I'm saying, in his prime, not one of these older guys, you know what I'm saying? Like Bivol's a bigger 100. He started at 175. He came in at 175 pounds. He ain't moved up from 147. He ain't moved up from 140. He ain't moved up from this. He started his fighting weight at 175. All right, man. What's going on my Twitch? Yeah, they saying they're having trouble streaming me on Twitch. Let's see what's going on Twitch right quick. They're having a hard time streaming me on Twitch. Let's see. Yo, we here? Yo, we here? Yo, we here? I guess not. Fuck it. I don't be using Twitch like that anyway. What's good, Slim? Where you was at? Okay. The webinar will begin soon. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Let me share that screen. Where you was at the other night, Fresh? I ain't see you on there. I ain't see you on there the other day. I thought you was goddamn me gonna be on the verses, know what I'm saying? I ain't even see you on there, Fresh. What happened to you? No little nigga didn't scare you out, did he? I know little nigga didn't scare you out, did he, Fresh? Yeah. All right, so that's the option for Canelo is Bivol. Okay? So I'm looking at y'all and I'm thinking like, what should the option for Caleb Plant be? If the Canelo fight fall through, does Caleb Plant really want to go back to making $800,000, $900,000 by fighting somebody we know he's gonna beat? Or does he want to shake it up a little bit, handle past personal beef? PBC loves to keep it in-house. They love doing in-house business. They love doing in-house business. Why can't they make that in-house business? Why can't this right here be in-house business? If y'all couldn't deliver Plant the Canelo fight, what other big fight can you deliver Plant? What else is out there that the fans would accept? You can't go too far backwards now. You can't dust off Anthony Durrell. You can't dust off Anthony fucking Durrell now. Don't dust him off. You can't go too far back. Peter Quillen? Nah. I ain't seen Pillar fight in a long time. A long time. It's been a long time since I seen goddamn me what's called a fight. I don't give me Peter Quillen. Don't give me Andre Durrell, Anthony Durrell. They had a good career. They don't deserve no fucking title shot. So if you're Al Heyman and the PBC, you go about this way. You got to deliver that pay-per-view for Fox. And it may not be a Canelo pay-per-view. But you got Plant. You got Benavidez. You got a lot of interest and a lot of intrigue in that fight. Plant does great numbers on Fox. Benavidez has been an Errol Spence chief supporter on his pay-per-views for the last couple of pay-per-views. The boxing world know these two. Now it's all about getting the casual fan to know these two dudes. You got a big demographic, man. Cash in on what Caleb Plant is. Cash in on what David Benavidez is. And who knows? You put those two together, man, you could get a fucking nuclear explosion. You never know until you try. You never know until you try, man. And I want to see that. I wouldn't mind seeing Benavidez and goddamn me Plant duke it out. Put the dukes up. Put the fucking dukes up. So we're gonna see, man. I don't know, man. I don't fucking know, bro. Don't ask me, man. Yeah, man. Don't ask me shit. I don't know what the plan is for now. It seemed like Matchroom had already had this ace in their back pocket. You know what I'm saying? And really, I don't know who's to blame. Like, is it Plant team to blame? Is it Heyman's team? Is it Canelo's team? Is it like who's to blame, Mike? Who's to blame in this scenario? I don't know. Because my guy LV Slugger. LV Slugger on the super duper chat. What good, nigga? He says, better be not different. Joe Smith can beat him. 100. I don't know, LV. I don't know, LV. Hey, Slim. Well, shit. We got a little time for this goddamn press conference start. So shit, if you want to tell me the plan, Slim, you know what to do, nigga. Hit your boy up. I want to know. I need to treat me like Joe because I want to know. I want to know what the plan is, nigga. What the plan is, right? What plan? I know you got a plan, right? I see you over there looking and thinking tonight, nigga. I know you got a plan. What's cooking on your mind, right? I ain't got no goddamn plan. I ain't got no plan. Right, I know we ain't got a plan, right? Shout out to the best movie in the world, man. Like, hey, what going on, Road Boy Fred? Talk to your boy, man. What good?
Hey, what's good with you, Slim? Yeah, man, that youngin' got off, man, because I was in the airport and shit, and he changed my terminal, man, so the Wi-Fi kept going off.
Okay.
But yeah, you know I'm out Colorado right now.
Okay.
You know how I do it. But real quick, man, you know what happened, right?
Nope.
See, Fox, they couldn't get Cinnamon to sign that 3-fight deal, and they looked at the numbers. They crunched the numbers. What they're going to do is, if they're going to do a one-off, they're not going to one-off it with Plant. Uncle Al want that belt off of Plant. They give it to Benavidez. Cinco de Mayo, Cinnamon and Benavidez fighting for undisputed.
So
That's
you
the
think
money. That's the money. It's no money. Yeah, they're going to try to maximize it. Fox want to maximize it because they already established, right, that this is going to be a Canelo Promotions and Fox thing, right? Fox looked at it like, if we're going to give you 40+ million, we can't do it with Plant. We need to do it with Benavidez where all the Mexicans come out. Plant don't have no draw like that, Slim. You see what I'm getting at? Uncle Al ain't stupid because Uncle Al couldn't lie. Remember I told you, who told you last year that they were going to try to get Canelo for a 3-fight deal? Remember I told you that? They were going to try to get him. Remember I've been told you that. Didn't I tell you that?
Yeah.
And that's exactly what they tried to do, but Canelo ain't fall for it. So Canelo say, I do one fight. They was like, well, we not going to sit here and put all that bread on Plant because we don't want you to take all this bread and you have all the power. But what we will do is we'll put our money behind Benavidez for you, Slim. So now Benavidez.
You think Al is really going to give Benavidez that fight?
Yes, Al. Yes. They cannot move it. They already over-marinated the Plant Benavidez. So the only way Plant is going to get now. Plant went from making $10 million. He don't even know he getting set up. That's the sad part is they out on him to fuck them up. They done set him up, right? The decline is $10 million for a small $7 million paycheck just to get beat up by Benavidez. Because they're going to make that fight. Because the fight to make is actually Benavidez Canelo for undisputed. That's way bigger than some. That's way bigger than some goddamn Canelo versus Plant. You see what I'm saying? That's way bigger than that. So Canelo, so Al is a genius. Al went to Harvard B School. He was like, nah, I'm gonna get more money if I can just get that belt off that, get the IBF off of Plant. We're gonna make that fight at the end of the year. So after Benavidez run through Uzi, they were like, cool. They might feed Plant like Alantez Fox in the meantime, in between time, but I doubt it. I think they're gonna keep Plant just stagnant. Make the Benavidez fight because Benavidez gonna stop Uzatagi in like 5 rounds. Then they're gonna turn around and make the Benavidez Plant at the end of the year, and then they're gonna make it boom Cinco de Mayo Canelo and Benavidez, and I guarantee you it won't be no problems for PBC to give Cinnamon whatever they want because they know the money is bigger in a Benavidez and a Canelo fight Cinco de Mayo.
What you think? Cinnamon do though? Does he? Cinnamon
got so many options. Cinnamon got Triple G. They just brought up Bivol. I don't believe the Bivol thing. I think they capping for that. I definitely don't believe the Bivol thing. I think I'm still thinking it's going to be Triple G for real. Even though Triple G is going to fight Murad in the beginning 2022, I think they're going to try to probably squeeze in that Triple G fight. I seriously doubt it's going to be Bivol, but man, for Joker sitting here, you can tell, and what do I tell you about all this pom-pom shaking? You really have Jokers sitting around, and you want me to believe you follow boxing, and you're telling me that Plant is a better fight than Bivol? Like, you really got Jokers saying, Plant Bivol will dog walk the shit out of Caleb Plant. You understand me? So don't...
I ain't gonna say dog. No, I ain't gonna say dog.
Bivol will dog walk the shit out of Plant.
Bivol ain't been looking like that dude that was presented to me at
first. Where has Plant been looking like? And what has Plant been looking like?
Facts.
Exactly. Facts. Plant best fight was Uzatagi.
Yeah.
What his Plant been looking like? Yeah. Look at his man. It really, and I told you the Plant shouldn't even be in the same. Honestly, and I like Plant's style, but the problem is his matchmaking. He ain't even had good enough fights to even compete with Cinnamon. You dig what I'm telling me? They didn't even set him up nice enough to even compete with Cinnamon.
He needed a fucking Anthony.
He needs some fights. Yeah, he needs some fights, bro. Like
that's gonna push him like those niggas Mike Lee.
Exactly.
And faking butts. Them niggas ain't weren't doing nothing.
Exactly, man. That shit is crazy.
Truax had some success on him, but he wasn't supposed to though. That's the whole thing.
And you just proved my point, Slim. And you just proved my point, Slim. How has Plant looked? Exactly. You just proved my point, man. This shit is ridiculous, Slim. Yeah.
I got another caller, and we got the fucking.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, you know how I do. You know how I rock out. All right, Slim.
Be safe traveling too, bro. Be safe.
Yeah. You good?
All right. Shout out to my guy, Roboy Fresh, man. You know what I'm saying? Nigga always out there traveling and shit. This man just that nigga to be safe. 804, what's going on, man? 804. Going once?
Yeah, I'm here.
I'm
here. Skinny Kenny.
Skinny Kenny, what's good, boy?
Good, man.
Man, I'm glad you started calling in, Skinny Kenny, man. Good to talk to you, man. I always see you in the chat and shit, so it's always good to put a voice like to a name.
Yeah, so I like what the last caller was saying. We're going to get Canelo in there with Benavidez, but it's a couple problems.
Okay.
Number one, Plant is a much bigger draw so far than Benavidez. Plant's numbers crush Benavidez.
Yes,
I don't know.
When you're talking about the Fox numbers that he do, because I don't think Benavidez had ever had a headline on Fox. I know he's done one on Showtime.
I think he's a Showtime guy.
Yeah. I know he's done some on Showtime, but like I've been saying for the past 2 years, like Showtime had a great run when they had Badu Jack and James DeGale and Pedraza and Davis, but since that year, their numbers have steadily going down. The Charlo's numbers on Showtime are horrible. So I give you that his numbers are better on Fox, but I feel like if Benavidez on Fox, like it's gonna be similar to what Plant does.
You can't compare, you're right. You can't compare Showtime numbers to Fox numbers. Fox is free TV, and Showtime is pay cable. Showtime numbers you can compare really to DAZN.
Yeah,
costs about the same amount.
Yeah,
but Benavidez is not one of their bigger, like some guy like the Charlos and Tank Davis. Their numbers on regular Showtime are big. You know, they're similar to what the numbers were. Showtime's numbers really haven't gone down that much while they're not on Showtime anymore.
I'm telling you, you go
while they're not on Showtime. Look at
2019 to 2020, and I mean pre-pandemic. Those numbers
for the Fox.
Devontae Davis was doing like 200,000 on Showtime from doing 800,000 when he was co-main eventing with the Gale and Jack. That is a significant drop off.
They weren't getting. They had to eat that. Showtime had to eat that when Fox first got all the people, because they had all the guys. I mean, Showtime used to have Thurman and Port, but now they're sort of splitting them even, and the numbers are going back up. But their numbers are never. They're not trying to get Fox numbers, because you got to pay to have Showtime.
Yeah.
But Benavidez is like maybe he just started being the main event. And Plant just started being the main event, but all his main events have been big. Plant is the bigger guy than Benavidez. If they fight, Plant's getting more money than Benavidez. Because they're going to go to the numbers. Plant's going to get
Benavidez, I mean, Plant is a champion, so he should be getting more money. I absolutely agree.
And the other thing is, by the time they fight, though, they'll both be champions.
But don't you admit though, like you gotta admit, if we don't get the Canelo fight, what other fight do we want to see Plant in besides Benavidez? Like, do we really want to see Plant fighting somebody like Figan Butts again, or Mike?
Yeah, that's what you're gonna get. That's what you're gonna get.
So you telling me Al Haymon playing is just to save Plant for a date with Canelo down the road?
No. Canelo pretty much established that what was established in this is Canelo is not ever going to fight on PBC. That's what was established in this. Canelo made his decision that he is not going to fight on PBC. There's no number that could get him on there. No number that can get him on there, unless Floyd comes back or something. No, he was not going to fight on PBC, ever. And the reason you know that, Eddie was in the negotiating room. Well, Eddie, he wasn't physically in there, but basically Eddie's like, ask for this, ask for whatever they gave him, he was going to turn it down. He doesn't want to be on PBC for whatever reason. It's probably grudges from he was Golden Boy, all them other guys left. I think he still carries a grudge. Even though he's not with Oscar anymore.
Possibly. Never know, man. I just know that I don't want to wait
You're gonna get a weak Plant fight.
I don't want to see that though, man. Like you can't. Like, how do you tell Plant he's making $10 million to making making $800,000, $900,000? Like that. That is a significant.
He's getting a couple million. His last couple fights, he got a couple million.
Let me see his last one person, man. Caleb Plant versus.
Remember, you're looking at a PBC purse, so you're looking at a minimum.
I know I'm looking at.
So probably double it.
All right, man.
Whatever you pull up in the
next call. Oh no, they said Plant made $750,000 for Truex. So let's just say he made another $750,000 on the back end. So 1.5, 1.5.
Yeah,
right.
He'll get that again for fighting a bum. Okay. And then Benavidez is going to be given the WBC title that Canelo has.
You think they're going to elevate him to super?
Yeah, Benavidez will win this mandatory against Uzcategui. Then he will be the mandatory. Canelo will drop the belt because he's moving up to fight a 175 guy anyway. That's the likely thing you just said. So now Benavidez and Plant will both have belts, and they will move towards that fight.
If they do that, bro, if they give fucking Canelo another franchise belt and let him move up, I mean, I don't fucking know. Bro.
Then they could drop the one that he has at 160, which means nothing now because he said he ain't going back down there. So it wouldn't be like giving him another one. It would be like they're moving it. They moved his franchise from 60 to 68. Then nobody will have
I would hate to be at this point this year so close. Then next year we got 3 champions and that just don't make sense. That is a fucking.
You're not going to see a lot of undisputed. You're not going to see a lot of undisputed at 4 belts. Look at all the undisputed you've seen. It's at weight divisions that don't make money. 2 140s, a cruiserweight. Is there anything else in the 4 belt era? Everything else, I bet you, is under 126 pounds.
Charlo could have, but 154 don't.
Yeah, like if Charlo gets it, that'll be the first expensive division.
To get undefeated. He needs some more dancing partners because everybody. I mean, Castano was a good dancing partner. You know what I'm saying? He has to beat Castano for sure. But after Castano, you look at that 154 like. Okay.
Well, he's probably moving up. Okay. If he gets undisputed, he's going to 60, and his brother will go to 68. Especially if, keep this in mind. Last thing I'm saying, watch out for Jamal Charlo versus Erislandy Lara. Expect to see that fight at 60. Erislandy Lara.
Jamil.
Yeah. Okay. Jamal Charlo versus Erislandy Lara.
That'll never happen. Jamal, both of them trained by Ronnie Shields.
No. Lara is now with Ismail Salas.
Oh, really?
Yes. And he is the WBA 160 regular champion. And to casuals, Murata is an unknown. They will ignore him and say this is a unification fight. And then Andrade will probably fight Eubank, and then they will probably fight because they will both realize they're never going to get Canelo.
All right, Skinny Kenny, man. As you want to say?
Nah, that's it.
Wow.
Take it easy, man.
He been there for running Shield in 2019. Damn,
yep.
Where have I been? All right, big doc.
All right, then. Later, man.
Later. Where have I been? He left for Ronnie Shields in 2019, so he with Ishmael Salas. Yeah. That'll be a good grudge match. Nigga, you left me. Now I'm gonna send Jamal to beat your ass. But honestly, I don't want to be having undisputed talks, and then next year we get a franchise champion in Canelo, so he don't have to fight Benavidez. They give Benavidez the title back. Now we got 3 champions at 168 pounds. That would be a catastrophe. That would be a fucking catastrophe, man. I don't want that. I don't. What up, Mario Munguia, Mr. Knock a Nigga Tooth Out? Yes, sir. Go to the dentist, nigga. Get you a root canal, goddammit. Oh, you need a motherfucking veneer? Huh? You need some veneers now? Shout out to that boy Mario Munguia, man. That's one thing I don't want to see though. I don't want to get to this point, and then next year we get to a point where we have a lot more questions than we have solutions for. We're here right now. I know it's a blow to the sport of boxing because it was going to be undisputed. It was going to be a big fight. First time a Mexican fighter would be going for undisputed or would be having undisputed. That was going to be big. A lot of folks believe it. Believe it. What's going on? 614, talk to your boy.
What's good, Mike? This is Marcus, Ohio Runs Boxing.
Ohio, what good, man?
What's good, man?
Hey, they got mad at me for that show I did last week about all the Heyman fighters not taking the mandatories and shit.
Yeah. I just go by history, man. I'm an Ohio guy. I see how Al Heyman moves. And my aunt used to date his brother. My aunt used to date his brother Bobby, so I know the Heyman, man. I know how they do. Successful people, great people. So, but yeah, man, I think some people getting it mixed up when they talk about the 3-fight deal with Canelo and everything, man. Let's just go back on history. You know how I do it. No fighter has ever signed a deal, 3-fight deal, and we talking about A-star fighters, signed a deal where they have fighters attached to it, where you get to dictate who they fight.
Yeah, same thing. Same thing happened with AJ. Remember, Wilder was like, "Hey, I'll fight Dillian White if you put AJ on it." Like, I'm not gonna do that shit.
No,
you can't.
You ain't.
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. You're right. You're right. You're right. You can't do it. You can't do that. I've never seen that. Floyd Mayweather signed a 6-fight deal with Showtime, and he picked his opponent. Canelo signed an 11-fight deal with the Zone, and he picked his opponent. And that's why they lost money.
He was under the impression that he had final say-so over his opponents, and that's how the whole Golden Boys lawsuit, the Zone lawsuit, came about.
Facts. You nailed it. Because they want to pick their own fight. So when you tell Canelo to sign a 3-fight deal, he fight Plant. Who else you telling him to fight? Because he gonna pick who he want to fight. I want to fight Earl. Bring Earl up there for the second fight. Nah, I can't do that. Well, I'm not signing with y'all. It's gonna be a 1-fight deal.
I think the reason why the shit didn't go through, it was more so Al Heyman telling Canelo no, because they stated that if Plant wasn't get injured, that the fight would still go through with a opponent that Canelo would pick, and he would still get the same amount of guaranteed money. And if you're Al Heyman, that's bad business. Like, if Plant get hurt, I'm not about to pay you $40 million to fight Anthony Darrell.
No, I'm with you on that. That's the only thing. The 1-fight deal should have happened, though. It should have happened. I hate the politics in the game, but that 1-fight deal should have happened, man. They should have made that fight. But that's just the politics of the game. That's just the politics.
Let me ask you this, man. What you want to see them guys do next if they don't fight each other?
Let me tell you. That's a good question. Jamal Charlo needs to fight Caleb Plant in the catchweight. Jamal Charlo has been stating that he did not want to move up to 168. He's been saying this for the longest.
If you're Caleb Plant, why would you even capitulate to fight Jamal at a catchweight when you are at 168? If you want to fight, bro, you gotta beat me. Come get my belt.
Hold on. If he can't get the Canelo fight, this is what I'm talking about. If he can't, why not fight him in the catchweight? Didn't Kelly Paris fight Bernard Hopkins in the catchweight? And Kelly didn't lose his belt. They both didn't lose their belt.
I'm not slipping myself down to capitulate to what Jamal. If he wants to be a champion at 168, you fight me at 168.
Okay, no, I get that, but these are two Al Heyman fighters. Well, they both are be champions with no belts on the line. They both need each other. It's about making yourself your resume looks good
The
for
dude
Canelo.
said the last call. As long as Caleb Plant got that belt, he don't need nobody. He can go fight somebody like Mike Lee again and be straight and
Hold
just wait
on,
on Canelo.
hold on, Mike, hold on now. It ain't that he don't need nobody because you can have a belt. You can be undisputed and no one cares. Look at Josh Taylor. It ain't about just the belt. It's about you getting stardom and people paying attention.
Josh Taylor didn't have a Canelo that he was looking at. You know Canelo gonna bring the money, gonna bring the fanfare, gonna bring the people that's gonna care about it. If you beat Canelo, why risk anything else? I got the belt that Canelo wants. If Canelo shows me that he goes up to 160 light heavyweight and fights B-Ball and fights Joe Smith, then yeah, I fucked up. But
okay,
that's
but they failed negotiations twice, Mike. This ain't the first time.
Yeah, man,
this is the second negotiation failed. This is the second time. Like what are we gonna do? We gonna play the waiting game?
I guess
you gotta show yourself to be great. Why is everybody else? Why is Canelo going up and waiting, up and down? Why everybody else can't do it?
I don't know, man. But they killing your audio in the chat, man. Let me go ahead and get on to the next call, big dog.
Yep.
All right, shout out to my guy Ohio Boxing, man. Why y'all so mean? But man, I know he had a lot going on in the background. I was trying to work with him and shit, but man, yeah, y'all wasn't lying. He doing something back there. What's going on with PBC, man? Like, what's going on with the Zoom call? Like, goddamn, what we doing?
Good, Mike.
I'm trying to figure out why PBC played with the Zoom call. I'm like, damn, it ain't turned up yet. Damn. But all right, man, talk to me, man. What's going on, AJ?
Hey, man. I mean, this is sad news, bro. You know what I mean? And I mean, in the sense, I understand both parties. So, I mean, if you want to, I mean, if players want to get in their feelings about it, that's one thing. But I mean, you got to understand it. I mean, the business part is what's holding this up. You know what I'm saying? So
I really
mean,
I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just looking at it like as a fan. As a fan, I am just disappointed that I'm not getting undisputed. And real quick, Brandon Maurice, the Zoom call is the Mike Polite Coffee, the Joey Spencer, and Vito Melanicki a Zoom call. I was on live stream it, but they've been playing for the last hour. It's supposed to start at 3. It's there at 4 o'clock. But yeah, AJ. So I'm not blaming anybody. I'm just mad that we not going to get this undisputed, and I'm just asking people what they think should be next for those guys if they're not going to fight each other.
Well, I mean, I still have hope for the fight. You know what I mean? I still feel that both parties will come to an agreement sometime soon. I'm hoping anyway. But I mean, if they don't, I mean, I have Canelo going up, fighting Bivol. I mean, that's probably the easiest match to make. He had Matchroom. And Matty Hearn up there. I mean, I know he'll break the bank on Canelo. And for Plant, man, I mean, his only really two options if you want to get any kind of attention to his fight, it would have to be Morrell or Darrell. Who Benavidez beat for the strap. I mean, that'd be a common opponent for both. I mean, honestly, that's and that's just me looking at the rankings and trying to just, you know what I mean, be optimistic with somebody.
Well, didn't that get a face though, man?
No, I mean, at this point, it's not. I mean, we want the best fight, which is the undisputed. But I mean, both sides came come to an agreement, so we got to go with the next best option. Who likes to go one down? You know what I mean? When you're already up there. I mean, Plant's not going to see the same money. Canelo's not going to see the same money. It was supposed to be his most guaranteed. You know what I'm saying? So both of them going to take a cut.
Yeah.
Right? I mean, that's kind of the situation that we're in right now. I mean, Canelo mainly got the options. Plant's kind of the one that's kind of like, ugh. I mean, and see, the reason why I don't blame Plant is because I'm glad that he's staying on his own and saying, you know what, I'm not going to just wait for you to just do what you want to do, and then, you know, when we're ready to do this, we'll do this. You know what I'm saying? They're both professionals, man. Both of them been in the gym. You know what I'm saying? Both of them have made sacrifices to see plans to make sure that this was happening. And I mean, it's not happening now. So it's like, you know, what can you really do besides just be upset about it? Because I'm not gonna be mad about it. I mean, like I said, I mean, neither one of them pay in my pocket, so I'm not invested or got any feelings towards it. I just want to see it.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, but AJ, man, this Zoom call the started. Let me go ahead and get out to that.
All right, bro.
All right, man. Shout out to my guy AJ, man. I'm with you, man. I'm disappointed like a motherfucker. Let me see. Can I get connected to the Zemi Zoom? Join.
Focused and determined that he ever has been over the course of his career. He comes from a great family, outstanding trainers, and he is no doubt focused on gaining that victory over James Martin. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Vito Mielnicki Jr. We have Vito Mielnicki Jr.
What's going on, guys? You can hear me?
Yeah, we hear you loud and clear, Vito. Tell us about how you're feeling and how excited are you for 2 days from now?
Yeah, I mean, I'm very excited. It's obviously in front of my hometown, family, friends, everyone's going to be there. But first of all, I want to thank Al Heyman. I want to thank PBC for giving me the opportunity to fight this kind of fight in front of my hometown at the Prudential Center. And I'm really excited. I can't wait to put on a dominant performance Saturday night.
All right, now let's meet the man that will be standing across the ring from Vito on Saturday night. A big night of boxing on Fox. It is PBC Fight Night at 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time from Prudential Center in New Jersey. He has a record of 7 wins, 2 losses, looking to make it 4 wins in his Here is James Martin. James, how are you?
Good.
How are you feeling heading into your rematch against Vito Mielnicki Jr.? You guys had an exciting fight, the first one, and I think we're all pumped up to see the next one, the rematch, on Saturday night, live on Fox and Fox Deportes.
Good. I'm looking for another victory Saturday.
All right, at this time, if we have questions from the media, make sure to raise your hand. And also, when you hear one of the members of our PR team call upon you, unmute yourselves. So if you have questions for Vito Mielnicki Jr. and James Martin, raise your hand. And then once we call upon you, unmute yourself and then ask your question to the fighters. I'll turn it over to Andrew Roberts and Sam Jackson to lead the media questions. Gentlemen.
Thanks very much, Ray. We'll go ahead and take our first question. Jeremy Harridges with Fansided. Jeremy, you can unmute yourself and ask your questions, please.
Hi, gentlemen. First question's for Vito. Vito, I know last fight didn't go the way that you wanted it to. What do you think were the biggest factors that played into that loss?
Yeah, I think it just all comes down to preparation. I think when you have a real camp and you're ready to go in a real 8-round fight and you're prepared, you have no doubts going in your mind going into the ring. You're able to put on a great performance, and I think that's going to show on Saturday night.
Looking back on the film for that fight, what were some of the things that you noticed, or what was your reaction to watching that fight back on video?
Yeah, I mean, I've obviously watched it a whole lot. I've watched it plenty of times, and like I said, you guys will see the best version of me on Saturday night.
I know that fight was higher than the typical welterweight limit. Was trying to lose that weight the thing that really made things difficult for you?
Is trying to what?
Lose weight or come down to a lower weight. Was that something that proved to be difficult?
No, not at all. Like I said, I mean, that fight was at 152. I'm going down to 147 for this fight. So the weight had nothing to do with anything.
Question for James. James, looking back at your performance, What did you notice about that fight that you can replicate in this bout?
Like he couldn't handle the pressure, so I got force the pressure again this fight.
If he notices that in that last fight that pressure was something to expect and tries to work around that, do you feel like you can also box with him and not just try to get in close?
Yeah, I feel like I got box with him too. I got different styles.
Sounds good. Thank you, gentlemen.
Thank you.
All right. Thank you, Jeremy. Our next question is going to come from John Cudney. John, you can unmute yourself and please ask your question.
Yo, my bad. I was doing some shit, bro. Give me a second. Zoom. Give me a second. Don't come up. There we go. Come on. Connect to that motherfucker. Hot sauce to grouse, bro. No sound.
Recording in progress.
With the crowd since the start of the pandemic. And it's a hometown fight for both of you. I just want to hear from both of you, Vito first, what it's going to be like fighting in front of a live crowd again.
Yeah, I mean, I actually fought in Dallas Cowboys Stadium.
Oh, excuse me.
Yeah, so there's definitely going to be more people at this one than when I fought there because I fought early on in the night. So, but like I said, it's going to be a fun night. It's going to be loud in the arena. It's going to be a great environment.
Okay, James, same question to you.
Oh yeah, it's gonna feel good because I had my last fight. I had to fight in the bubble, so this time it's gonna feel good to fight in front of fans.
Okay, very good. Okay, thanks for your time. You guys have been extremely generous, and good luck to both of you on Saturday night.
Thank you.
All right. Thanks, John. Our next question is going to come from JR Bell. JR, you can unmute yourself and ask your questions, please.
All right. Boxing source. First question to Vito. Going into this particular fight, you were talking about your confidence going into this fight, but also could you talk about like coming in at your weight at around 147 pounds in comparison to the last fight?
You said, how do I feel?
Yeah, as far as like your camp this time around.
Oh yeah, we definitely had a great camp. You know, we set up a camp house in Jersey. Obviously, we brought in great sparring. Like I said, I feel great. It's the best version of me. So, we're gonna put on a great show for everyone Saturday night.
Now, did you kind of underestimate, what James was going to do in that first fight, and maybe that kind of like attributed to like your slow start?
Nah, I ain't underestimate nobody. Every fight I go into, I take it as a world title fight. It all comes down to preparation. And I mean, when you have 4 weeks to prepare for a fight, I mean, what are you gonna do? That's what happens. Like I said, you'll see the best version of me Saturday night, and I look to put on a dominant performance in front of like all the people in the arena and millions watching around the world.
Gotcha. And my last question is for James Martin there. James, like you said, coming off, you win over Vito Mielnicki, how is your confidence going into this particular fight and how you're able to prepare for this particular rematch?
Confidence good, so strong. So I can beat him again.
Gotcha. Thank you very much, though.
All right.
All right, gentlemen, we're going to go ahead and have. Thank you very much, Andrew. We're going to go ahead and turn it over to James Martin and Vito Mielnicki Jr. for final comments. We appreciate their time. We're very much looking forward to their rematch on Saturday night, live on Fox. It is PBC Fight Night, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time, brought to you by TGB Promotions. Tickets still available. Ticketmaster.com, Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. Vito, give us your final thoughts as you prepare for your rematch against James Martin.
Yeah, just everyone go out. If you haven't got your ticket yet, go get your ticket. It's a great night of boxing. We've got a lot of local guys in the card as well. It's gonna definitely expect fireworks from all the fighters on the card, and expect a dominant performance from me. You're gonna see the best version of me that night, and I hope to see everyone there, everyone loud, making a lot of noise. It's gonna be electric in the arena.
Thank you very much, Vito. James, give us your final synopsis as you prepare to take on Vito Mielnicki Jr. for a second time.
Just tune in and watch. You want to see fight too from me. Definitely get the victory again.
All right. Thank you very much to James Martin, Vito Mielnicki Jr. The best of luck to both of you.
Thank you, Ray. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it, guys. Now let's transition to our main event of the evening. We all know that fight fans around the world love seeing the heavyweights go at it. And we have a heavyweight main event. Now, originally, it was supposed to be Gerald Washington, but he tested positive to COVID-19, but thus insert Johnny Rice, who will be taking on Michael Coffey. Michael Coffey's undefeated, 12-0 with 9 knockouts, but let's meet his new opponent with the record of 13 wins, 6 losses, 1 draw, 9 wins coming by way of knockout. Originally from South Carolina, now fighting out of Los Angeles. His losses have all come against undefeated fighters. He went the distance against Efe Ajagba last September. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Johnny Rice. Johnny, how you feeling heading into your main event matchup against Michael Coffey?
Oh, I'm feeling great. Feeling very prepared. Feeling excited. Actually, feeling grateful. Obviously, I don't wish anyone to be unhealthy. So that I was very upset about that. But when it's time for your opportunity, it's time for your opportunity. You can just be grateful for the opportunity and wish Gerald Washington a speedy recovery.
Perfect. Well, thank you very much, Johnny. Yes, we wish Gerald Washington a speedy recovery, but we are looking forward to you stepping inside the ring and competing against Michael Coffey. Let's talk to the man who you are going to be battling on Saturday night at Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. He's undefeated, 12-0 with 9 knockouts from the Bronx, training in Orlando, Florida. He spent time in our United States Armed Forces. He's a Marine Corps veteran who picked up boxing after returning from overseas. He has sparred with the likes of former heavyweight champion of the world, Deontay Wilder, and heavyweight contender Adam Kovnatsky, most recently having picked up a highlight reel knockout over Darmani Rock in January on Fox. He's won 4 straight wins by knockout, really burst onto the scene last August during, following, when we were in the bubble on the pandemic, and my goodness, has he really made some big waves and looking to take that next step. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the undefeated Michael Coffey. Michael.
How you doing? Thank you. Thank you for having me.
Michael, how are you feeling heading into your main event matchup? I mean, my goodness, last August you were on television. You made your television debut, but now you're headlining Big Fox in less than a year. How surreal is it for you?
Again, like I said many times, I feel blessed. It's definitely like, something that keeps me smiling. I know this is not a normal situation that I'm in, and I'm ready to make the most of it.
Well, we are very much thrilled to be able to watch you display your talent against Johnny Rice. We know you guys are going to go to battle. Now I want to turn it over to the members of our PR team, Sam and Andrew. I'm sure the media has questions for the both of you. If you have questions, make sure to raise your hand. And when we call upon you, unmute yourself. So I'll turn it over to Sam and Andrew for questions from the media.
Thanks, Ray. Our first question is going to come from Keith Idek at Boxing Scene. Keith, please unmute yourself and you can ask your questions.
Thanks, Andrew. My first question is for Johnny. Johnny, I was just wondering, I hadn't seen a bout sheet before you replaced Gerald Washington. Were you scheduled to fight on the undercard, or were you just on standby kind of training in the event something happened?
I was on standby in the event that something happened. Obviously, we don't, wish anything to happen. We have to be prepared. So even though I was on standby, I was and still getting very prepared.
Okay, so you didn't have an opponent to fight on the undercard if Washington went through with the fight?
No, I was just going to be there eating popcorn and enjoying a great fight just like everybody else.
Okay, Johnny, I know it's a great opportunity to fight on a main event on Fox, before, potentially millions of people. Can you speak to the opportunity that you have here and also what you think of Michael Coffey as a fighter from what you've seen thus far?
Oh, wow. So it's an extreme opportunity and I have to give my all. I have to, I'm coming to do my best to impress everyone. I know everyone's watching. I'm glad everyone's watching because, this is time for you to show people who you are. Everyone's going to have a different thought process about you. So it's time for you to prove yourself and, make them think what you want them to think. But the biggest thing is I'm going out there to, yes, go to battle. There's no way around it. They're watching the heavyweights. Gerald Washington did unfortunately step out. So now they want to, make sure that their demand for a fight is met. And that's all I'm coming to do is fight my heart out. And yes, I've seen Michael Coffey. Like you said, everyone's watching. Everyone hears his name now. Had an amazing breakout year. He's still going. And so, it just so happened I'm the man that he's got to get past now, not Gerald Washington. So we're going to make it all worth it.
I know that Gerald Washington obviously has fought a lot of top heavyweights and is a known name and everything, but how much maybe do you feel that you're a tougher fight for Coffey and that you've been very durable? You just went the distance with F.A. Ajagba. How do you feel maybe you're a better opponent?
Well, I definitely feel like, I can't say toughness or better, or I definitely feel like it's going to be a different type of opponent. You know what I mean? He was preparing for Gerald. Now he's not getting Gerald, he's getting Johnny Rice. And it's going to be an exciting fight just because of the unknown. You know what I mean? So I'm definitely coming to prove myself. He's definitely coming to prove himself. So it's more of who's coming to prove themselves and who wanted more. So it's just exciting just in that aspect.
Thank you, Johnny. I just have a question for Michael also. Michael, how would you compare Johnny Rice to Gerald Washington in the sense that he has, he's gone the distance with some big punchers and everything, and obviously it is a different type of opponent?
So I guess when I look at Jonathan Rice, in my opinion, I feel like he might be a little bit more durable than Gerald Washington is. But, to me, that just makes for a better fight. He matches up. I mean, he's big, he's tall, I'm big, I'm tall. He has experience. He's been in there with, like you said, like some known prospects and stuff like that. And he's going the distance with them. So for me, I look at it as like, hey, everything lines up in the correct way and it makes for a better fight for the fans. So I'm just ready to do that. I'm ready to give the fans what they're looking for.
Michael, I know this is all part of boxing, of course, but how much more difficult does it make it? You're getting a different opponent on less than a week's notice here. How much more, challenging does that make it to have a different opponent?
I mean, there's definitely some level of difficulty. How much, I really couldn't tell you until I got in the ring with him and, move around a little bit. But I feel like that's just life, you know what I'm saying? That's the way life, nothing, you got to be prepared for things not to go the way you expect them to go. And come Saturday night, I'll be prepared.
Thank you, guys.
All right, great. Thank you, Keith. Our next question is going to come from Jim Conlon. Jim, you can unmute yourself and ask your question, please.
My question there is for Michael. Michael, I'm just wondering, how do you see the heavyweight picture now in terms of your development and how you want to progress? Is it really sort of steady development, or do you think that challenges like Derek Chisora or Dylan White could be around the corner for you?
I definitely think those names could be around the corner for me. And sooner rather than later. I think that what's worked out in my favor is the learning curve. I've been able to pick up the sport and pick up like intricate parts of the sport. Like the ring generalship and the mental toughness and everything like that. I've been able to pick those things up fast because to some degree I already had that, coming into the sport. So I'm just, continuously building on that in the gym and then displaying it in the ring and then going back to the gym and build again, brick by brick.
And my question now for John. John, I suppose being thrown into this fight coming in at the last minute, you've started coming in with everything to gain, really, and sort of nothing to lose. Does that almost make you more dangerous in terms of you can see the opportunity there and you're just so close now? If you can grab it, it can really propel you into the spotlight.
Well, that's the thing. The pressure is really on me right now. You know what I mean? The pressure's on me. Obviously Gerald Washington was a big name and everyone wanted to see how Michael Coffey did against Gerald Washington. That's a fact. I wanted to see it as well. So now, all of a sudden now they got to see. And so, yeah, for me, I got everything to gain. Like I said, when it comes to nothing to lose, I got a lot to lose as well. You know what I mean? I got a lot to lose as well because, my pride on the line, my ego on the line all the time. So, I'm only focused on what I got to gain, but I got a lot to lose too. And now this man's facing me. So, he got to prove himself against me, not Gerald. Just like, I'm pretty sure that was his mindset. But, my mindset is now, I can also show that I'm better than Gerald too. So what's up?
Best luck to both fighters.
All right. Thank you, Jim. Our next question is going to come from Michael Gross. Michael, please unmute yourself and you can ask your questions. Michael, are you there?
I'm sorry. Can you hear me now?
Yes, we can.
Apologies. How are both guys doing today? My first question is for Jonathan Rice. What was the thought or the feeling when you first got that call that you were going to be fighting Mike Coffey on 4 to 5 days notice?
I mean, my first thought obviously was, am I prepared? And my immediate answer back was, yes, I am prepared. Then of course you're like, why? It just being in the gym is not enough to prepare yourself. But, I had just went through, honestly, 20 rounds of sparring with Michael Hunter, helping him get ready for his Triller debut. Don't mean it causing competition there. That's, he's used to be with PBC, but now he's with Triller. So, it was just, right now, that's all I got to go on is that, I don't have no doubt in myself right now, which is obviously what we work to do every day to, destroy the doubt. And so I'm going to do my best to capitalize on those 20 rounds because I wasn't even supposed to spar all those rounds with Michael Hunter. Just a couple of his sparring partners didn't come in that day. So I got no excuse, honestly, y'all. The 4-day notice, 5-day notice, it's honestly, I've been living a lifestyle. I put in the work and now, like I said, the pressure's on me by me to display what I've been working on. And I'm excited. I get to do it in front of millions of people, literally, which is unreal. So now it's just, handle business.
All right, thank you, Mr. Rice. My next question is for Coffee. Hey, man, I've seen you from the Wilder camp to doing interviews with you one-on-one and just seeing your development over time. I just want to know what has been the hardest thing about this journey and what's been the most enjoyable thing about your journey too.
I'll say the hardest thing is the training, but at the same time, it's also enjoyable for me because it's what I'm used to. Like, I always say, like, even if I wasn't boxing, I'd probably still be in the gym and doing something, so, it's hard, but I also enjoy it. Now, like, the most enjoyable part is even right now, I'm sitting here, I'm smirking, stuff like that, because I'm thinking about the fact that I get to participate in a sport that I love, and I haven't even been in it that long. So my love for this sport, I have a lot of years left to give, and I get to participate in the sport. It's a sanctioned fight, and I get paid to do it. To me, this is exciting. You know what I'm saying? I can't do nothing but smile and feel blessed and thankful for everyone, for the PBC, Al Heyman, even you. Just like everyone has allowed me the opportunity to be on a platform and display what I have, and show the fans, what I can do.
How do you keep your focus knowing that Gerald Washington was supposed to be that next step up, kind of like barometer fight, to see if you are really, going to be a real contender in the heavyweight division? How do you keep your focus knowing that now you got to fight Jonathan Rice? And no disrespect to him, but he's not, maybe the media and the fans don't see him as that barometer like Gerald Washington was.
Well, my trainer always told me, like every camp we're training to fight the champion. So, I really don't think it matters too much that the opponent would switch. As far as physical statures, it's about the same. I know their fighting styles are different, but again, like I said, I was out like this camp. I was training to fight the champ. So whether it's Gerald Washington, Jonathan Rice, or any of the belt holders, it would have been the same. I would put in the same effort in the gym. So I'm good to go. I'm ready.
Mr. Rice, Mr. Coffee, thank you guys so much. Best of luck to both of you guys come Saturday night.
All right. Thank you, Michael. Our next question is going to come from Jeremy Harridges. Jeremy, please unmute yourself and you can ask your question.
Hi, Michael. Hi, Johnny. First question's for Michael. Michael, you get the news that Gerald Washington tests positive for COVID. What's your initial reaction? And then what's the process that you go through in order to prepare for Johnny on such short notice?
Well, I mean, when I got the word, the first thing I said out loud was, "Are you serious?" You know what I'm saying? Like, that was like my first initial reaction. And then after that, it was like, all right, what's done is done. So now time to, look at his fights again. Cause I've seen him fight. I already knew who he was, cause I watch everybody. And so it just, I just had to go back, do some film study, and, we just minor tweaks to what we were already doing. But other than that, I feel like everything's good. We're ready to go, and Saturday should be a good night.
What are the biggest differences that you see between Johnny and Gerald, and between how they are as boxers?
Well, I would say the biggest difference to me is durability. I would have to say that I think Johnny Rice is a little bit more durable than Gerald Washington. Because I mean, I like from the fights that I've seen, especially fights where he's been in there with guys who've been considered punchers, he's managed to go the distance with them. Where with Gerald Washington, that's doesn't seem to be the case. I mean, he goes in there, he puts forth an effort, but it doesn't, it doesn't really work out in his favor as far as like, making it to that final belt. I see that Johnny Rice has the ability to make it to the final belt. So it's my job to, put a damper on that.
You've made a very fast ascent and a very high ascent within boxing in a short period of time. What are the attributes that you have that had aided you the most in rising so quickly?
Just the ability to focus in, compartmentalize, understand like what the mission is, and then the game plan gets put forth, and I just follow the game plan, like Marine Corps stuff. You know what I mean? Like it's basically it's like the same thing. We get an objective, we're told what we need to do, how we need to do it, and then we go out there and we execute.
Final question for Johnny. Johnny, going back and looking at your fight with Efe Ajagba, what did you see when you looked that fight over that might be able to help you going into this fight with Michael?
I mean, if I'm being honest, I took a shot that I didn't see from Efe that normally would put, most people down. And it didn't put me down. So it did boost my confidence. So I plan to honestly, focus more on my offense. And if I take a shot, I'm going to keep coming. So that's really what I'm going after. I'm looking to put on an offensive show. So what's up? We're going to see what's going on. We're going to see what's good. We're going to see if we're going to learn quickly if I need to go back defensively, because I'm coming with a lot of offense. So that's what y'all need to expect. We're going to trust in taking them big shots and coming with and going to big shots of my own. So what's up?
You've known that you were on standby for Michael. Does that maybe give you the edge that you've kind of mentally had a little bit more time to prepare if you needed to fight him?
Oh, shit.
Yo, can y'all hear me? I don't know what happened, y'all. I know I'm streaming it, but the Zoom call just went silent.
Hello?
Oh.
Yeah, I think we lost Johnny there.
Yeah.
Okay.
You got Johnny Rice?
But I lost y'all for a second.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Yeah, I wasn't sure that was just me either. I think he fell off. So, Jeremy, if you have any other questions for Michael, if not.
Sounds good. Thank you, gentlemen. I appreciate it.
All right. Thanks, Jeremy. Our next question is, obviously we only have Michael available right now, but John, if you'd like to ask a question, you can. Sure.
Yeah. So thanks for being on, Michael. Thanks for taking the time this week. I mean, other media members did a great job of asking questions, but I was just wondering, if you can just speak. You turned to boxing relatively late. You turned pro after a short amateur career. Just want you to tell us what it means to be, headlining a show in front of a live crowd on national Fox television. What this landmark means to you.
It means a lot to me. It means that like everything that I've been doing in the gym, like the hard work I've been putting in, is like paying off. And if I continue to put the work in, I can get the result that I want. And this is something that in that short amateur career, this is something that I spoke about, and I spoke into existence. I just didn't expect it to happen this fast, because like I said, this is not a normal situation. I know that, but I'm ready to make the most of it, and I'm glad I'm being given this opportunity.
Yeah. So further on that point, I mean, can you talk about the confidence you have in yourself? I mean, when you started boxing, when you turned pro, is this the level you expected to reach? Did you have expectations, even higher than this that continue to drive you? Or is it, are you exceeding your own expectations?
Honestly, I expect to reach the top. You know what I'm saying? I expect to reach the top. The only thing that was unforeseen was the road to get there, and so I won't say that I knew that this was the road I was gonna or the path I was gonna be on to get to the top. But I just knew like, for myself, I knew that like it didn't matter what path I had to take, I was willing to take it to get to where I want to be, which is the top. So, that's why, for someone who only had been boxing, who only had like 11 amateur fights, and as an amateur, you get the call to go to camp to fight or to spar with Deontay Wilder, it was a no-brainer. I didn't hesitate to say yes. I was like, book the flight. I'm there. I don't even need to know, if it's paid, if it's free, doesn't matter. All of it is an opportunity. Most of these guys that everyone names that I've been in the ring with, I actually like hopped in my car and drove and went to them and asking them like, yo, I know you got a fight coming up. You need sparring, right? And I'm sitting here trying to I'm hustling, trying to sell myself, showing, look, this is me sparring. This is me righty. This is me lefty, So, again, like I said, I expect to reach the top. My path to get there, it was unforeseen, but here we are, and I'm ready to go.
Okay. So one final question here. It's sort of a two-part question. So you grew up in New York. This is going to be in nearby New Jersey. Wondering, first, if you're expecting to have, supporters there, and what that's going to be like. I know, your career has moved so fast. You've had actually a lot of fights, out of your whole career in the bubble during the pandemic. And, related to that, just wondering what type of show fans can expect. Are you looking for a knockout? Are you looking for an exciting fight? As the headliner here, what kind of a show are you planning to put on for the fans?
So as far as what I'm looking for, I'm looking to win. I want a knockout for sure. You know what I'm saying? But I'm looking to win. And I'm looking to do it dominantly. And I'm looking for it to be exciting. But yeah, I want a knockout for sure. And, I would say, I think I fought like one fight on the PBC with a crowd. And then, the pandemic happened like a month later. And so, yeah, the next three had been in the bubble, no crowd. There's a certain energy that, the crowd gives you, and a certain like healthy level of fear that the crowd gives you, you know what I'm saying? And I want that. I want that because it'll make it so that I go out there and I do damage. I do more than what you saw in the bubble.
Okay. Well, thank you very much. You've been extremely generous with your time. Thank you as well to Andrew and Ray as well. Good luck on Saturday night.
Appreciate you.
Thanks very much, John. Michael, before we let you go, just final comments as you prepare to headline this upcoming Saturday night, 8 Eastern, 5 Pacific time from Prudential Center in Newark, New Jersey. It is Fox PBC Fight Night, live on Fox and Fox Deportes, brought to you by TGV Promotions. And also tickets still available at Ticketmaster.com. Michael Coffey, your first headlining affair live on Fox. Give us your final thoughts as you prepare for your showdown against Johnny Rice.
Final thoughts is, hey, first I want to thank everybody for giving me the opportunity to showcase my skills on their platform. Even for you guys, the interviewers and everything like that, to give me a chance give people the chance to get to know me and who I am and what I'm about. And on Saturday night, expect, fireworks. We the big guys. So, expect big shots, expect blood, because, you're going to get it all. And, I see you on Saturday.
Well, and also thank you for your service that you gave to our great country. We greatly appreciate what you were able to do for us, serving in the Marine Corps. And also all the best of luck to you on Saturday night. We look forward to seeing you at the weigh-in and then at the fight on Saturday night.
Okay. Thank you. Appreciate you.
Michael Coffey, thanks to Michael Coffey. Thank you to Johnny Rice. Thank you to Vito Melnicki Jr. Also, thank you to James Martin. Thank you to our entire staff. We'll see you guys tomorrow at the weigh-in and then on Saturday, live on Fox. Take care, everybody. Have a great rest of your Thursday.
Right.
Goddamn, I've been on mute, huh? Oh man, that shit right there funny, man. Video of the day, man. Let's go. That's tough right there. That's tough right there. That's tough right there. All right, man. I'm out. I'm done. Great show. Might come back with another night. Who knows? Till next time. Y'all know what it is. Y'all know how I get down. Y'all know what I'm about. That being said, drop that beat on.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. Mark Nash, Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga, my brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless.